million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy. Like, about these descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else? And as for your sister... so many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
Tunnel visioning. Your theory is just putting the cart before the horse.
Divination is about... precisely... How's it going, everybody? Thanks for being here right at the start. I'm gonna be kicking things off here in just a minute. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. All right, awesome. I think we're good to go. All right. So how's it going, everybody? Hopefully, a lot of you are already doing your roles for Wander, if it is indeed that you want to get him. That's pretty much what I'm going to be starting with here in just a second. Yeah, it is definitely time. So we've been waiting right around 2 years, because 1.1 is when Scaramouche made his first appearance in the game, and ever since then, everybody has been pretty much all about the possibility of him becoming a playable character. So yeah, this is kind of a big deal that it finally happened. You know, there's some arguments to be made, you know, in the past where, you know, people are saying that maybe Hoyoverse doesn't listen to the player base so much, but we got Scaramouche as a playable character, and you kind of got to wonder whether or not 2 years ago that was ever actually intended. Even the voice actor didn't know that this was going to be a thing, apparently, according to some of his recent messages. So yeah. Let's take a quick look at who we got in the chat going before I get kicked off. I was going to pull, but now I'll wait and leech off your good luck. I mean, my good luck is not guaranteed. I did have amazing luck last time. But that is not necessarily a sure thing. So maybe you'll leech off my bad luck and get good luck instead. I'm going to be doing my rolls from on top of Tenchu Kaku today, because this is, you know, the birthplace of the Wanderer. So we're going to do that from here. Kyria says, I got him and Faruzan. Hey, congrats. Nice. Floor paint unicorns. I have 146 total. Scaramouche living rent-free in our heads for 2 years. Yes. Yes, he was. Beans, you should go to Ace. Oh, yes. Yes. We are on the same page about this. Let's see. Yeah, so Ether he's the one who made the suggestion I asked in Discord earlier. And he was like, maybe from the top of the palace. I was like, that's a good idea. So that's what we're gonna do. If I can actually get on top of this thing without Kazuha, which seems unlikely. I have to swap to Kazuha probably to get up here. Ironically, if I already had Wanderer, it would probably really be very easy to get up here. All right, let's try that. Come on, come on. Nope, did not work. All right, maybe I can just cheat it from up here. Nope. Oh my God. You know, the lengths we go to sometimes just to avoid having to, you know, dig into your character inventory. Like, man. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I have steady for 2 years just been like, no, I'm going to do this the hard way because I don't want to click 2 buttons and go to the character inventory and then click 2 more buttons and swap it and then click 2 more buttons to swap them back out afterwards. And yeah, I don't know. I have a long history with avoiding that where I can. All right. Yeah, I could probably get on the very top of the roof, but that I'm definitely gonna have to go to the character inventory for, because I'm pretty sure that is a venti move. So we're gonna do that. In fact, while we're you know, rolling for Wanderer, who is an Animo character, why not, you know, stand on the palace of the Animo, or of the Electro Archon with the Animo Archon, because that makes sense. We're gonna do that if I can actually unmess this up, because I've messed up everything right now. Okay, there we go. Oh, great, my cat is trying to destroy my house. So, I mean, 7 is pretty much a walking fireball and has been for 2 years, almost a year and a half, whatever. But yeah, that's what she does best. Warpaint Unicorns, I think I'm going to summon him in his domain. Nahida, Traveler A, and Tartaglia there to greet him. No Miko for me. Rip. All right. I think it's time. I'm on top of the palace. So, I am already at 60 rolls, so if you know, if things go well, I should, you know, grab him up pretty quick here, and then I can just go straight on over to the weapon and then come back to the banner for Faruzan, unless I'm super lucky and I get it right away. We'll see. At Story, well, check out Wanderer's voice lines. He totally has to have about Harbinger lines, right? Yeah, you know, I'd be really surprised if he doesn't. And these are some of the things that so here's something that, you know, maybe you guys have thought about it. I mean, maybe if you're here, you probably have, because obviously, like, I'm a lore guy, right? Like, that's what I do. But Wanderer Scaramouche is one of the people who he knows the sky is a lie. He knows that, right? Now we have him as a playable character. So is this something we can now learn from him? Nahida knows that too. So, like, is this something that, like, she can't just, like, can they just not go telling people? Like, what is this, like, is it one of those things where, like, if people suddenly know, is it gonna, like, mess them up? Do they have to learn it gradually? Like, we don't know the circumstances about this about this information, so I guess we'll find out. All right. Roll 1, which is also 70, so far as I know, which resulted in nothing but weapons. No characters at all, and on to singles. So let's see what happens. So that would be 71. Unreconciled Stars event should have been permanent. Well, I mean, just based on the story aspect of it, I could see why you would say that. Yeah. Like, because if you didn't get to play Unreconciled Stars event, if you came in later than that, you met Scaramouche a very different way, and he had a different introduction scene, which I have never seen because I, you know, met him at 1.1. But yeah, I do know that existed. All right, please just be Wanderer. Come on, don't make me dig. Why catching? Why? You know, I have said it many times. If one of the 5-star standard characters are going to pop my pity, just let it be Mona. Just let it be Mona. But here, note that I don't even get constellations for Kutching anymore because she's already C6. So, like, this is just a complete waste. Just give me Monas. She is the standard banner 5-star character I have gotten the least. And she is my favorite character in the damn game. And I cannot get constellations for her. Like, Kutching, C6. Like, come on. She's C6. Jean, also C6. D-Luke, also C6. Where's Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi's around here somewhere. Where are you? Chi-Chi. Oh, she's C4. But you know what? That's still more than Mona, who's C2. Salt. God. Now I gotta start over. Come on, game. Well, let me go ahead and convert those. Do we have these? Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and convert these while I'm at it. And I still have not used the bonus ones because I haven't had to top up in a very long time. Yeah. Oh, is my blessing of welcome? No, I don't think. Is that? Yeah, that might have expired like yesterday or today. I actually might have to re-up that too. All right. Well then, let's just go ahead and convert all this stuff too while we're at it. Not that. Yes. Other window. Here we go. Wait. Yes. What? Am I confused? Okay. No, we're good. Okay. Let's just do it. 10. And Yanfei. Okay. Boy. 20. Can I get Faruzan at least? That'd be cool. 30. Goro and Yanfei. So, I've gotten all of the other 4-star characters but Faruzan so far. So that's, you know, lame. Wrong. All right, let's go ahead and convert these over. So, it's feeling less and less likely that I'm going to get through this one without having to add. It's been a while. It really has been a very long time since I've had to add or top up, but it's feeling less likely that I'm going to get away with it this time. All right, 40. No Faruzan. No Wanderer. 50. Like, Faruzan at least. All right, I'm going to go through these one by one. Okay. I decided to go through it one by one, and Faruzan's here. So, finally, I had to dig 50 just to get one Faruzan, which is, like, making me, like, kind of anxious for how, like, few constellations I'll end up having for this character, given that, from her skill description, she seems like a really useful, you know, Animo buff character. So, I feel like she'll be really useful for that role, and I'm going to want to level her. All right. This is 60. More Goros. I mean, I could use constellations for Goro. 70. Come on. Just more Goros. I'm not getting like any Faruzan at all. All right. 71. So it looks like Faruzan's going to be another one of the limited banner 4-star characters that just lives in my my account with no constellations, because that of course is the one character it doesn't want to give me. Of course, all my luck pretty much burned away on the Nahida banner rolling for somebody else. 74. This is 75. Yeah, I'm getting punished, you guys. I rolled a C5 Nahida for Maple, and now I'm just paying for it. 77, and there's Wanderer finally. Okay. Well, maybe I'll get lucky and it won't kill me trying to get the weapon. That would be super nice. We'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky on the weapon banner. Probably not, but we'll see. That would be super cool if the game decides to be benevolent and you know, help me out with that. So I have no bonuses on that because I got Nahida's weapon on a single 10 pull last time. But I do think, yeah, no, it was on a single 10 pull, which was kind of insanity. So we'll see what happens on this. I doubt that will happen again. Nope. Skip. Hey, look, Junglings. All right, 20. Yes, I did check my mail. Sorry. All right. 30. Nope. 40. God, I hope I don't lose pity on this. Yeah, I didn't get it on this, so it's gonna be a top-up run. It's been a long time since I've had to do that. Well, let me actually, let me transfer these first, but I don't think that will give me enough to do it yet. Oh, it actually did give me enough for one more 10. Good. Yeah. Aw. Not so much. All right. Well then, let me just go ahead and do this. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna, you know, top up on here with the screen gone. 2 seconds here while I get this rounded out. Get back into the chat here real quick. You keep getting Yanfei's and weapons. You need Goro and Faruzans. That's saying Faruzans plural like that is, I don't know, this sounds funny to me. I don't know why. Faruzans. I need Faruzans. All right. So we are now rounded out on that. So I can go over here. Oh, no, did not do that correct. Yes. Okay. There we go. All right. So, you know, thank goodness for the for the top up bonus that they gave us some time ago, because that you know, gave me a little bit healthier a push on this, which is pretty nice, and we'll go from there. All right, so here's 10. That'll make it 60. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me save all this stuff for later, please. Let me save all this stuff for later, or if I want Faruzan constellations, maybe. But like, come on, come on. Yeah, HC, yeah, GG swiped. I actually haven't. This is like the first time I've had to actually swipe in like 6 months. It's been a while. My luck has held up decently for a while. All right, let's see, let's see, let's see. Come on, please be the right one. No, not stupid Edo weapons. Now I gotta keep going. You son of a bitch. I already have Edo and his weapon. I don't need that. God. All right. Dig it again. 10. Let's go. Edo weapon. Edo weapon. That was at 60 at least. So I suppose it could have been a lot worse, or a little bit worse anyways, but no, that sucks. All right, 20. Maybe it'll pop again earlier. I don't know. We'll see. 20. Here's 30. Come on. Nope. Yeah, I'm not. Ooh. Game doesn't feel like it's wanting to do me any favors tonight. Like I said, I spent all of my IP addresses luck pulling constellations for somebody else. Here's 50. Come on. 60 right now. Nope. Ugh. Horrifying. 70. Even deeper than the last one. So help me God. Just please. Please be the right weapon. Don't be the wrong weapon, because it will be guaranteed on the next one, but oh my God, it's another Edo weapon. Well, now I have to use the epitomized path to get it, which just sucks. Edo again. Great. Well, this is actually the worst luck I've had in a really long time. Let me go back over here. Just real quick. Well, actually, you know, for what it's worth, I do have, before I do that, I do have all of these, so let me use this stuff, since I have that for a 10 pull. Yeah, because I don't really have anything else on there, right? Yeah, no, I don't believe so. And that was already maxed, so I have enough for a 10 pull before I have to do it again. 10. Nothing. Cool. Lame. Alright. So here we go. And do the damn thing again. See how much pain this is gonna put me through on this one. Well, I should feel fortunate. I hadn't had to use the bonuses that we were given from, you know, the anniversary until now. And now they'll all be consumed as of tonight. But how long ago was the anniversary? Like months ago now? So that's not too bad. I definitely don't want to, you know, seem ungrateful for the good luck that I've had in some previous runs, because I have definitely had some pretty crazy luck with some of the recent runs that I've had. Like I said, with the best of it being for somebody else, which is slightly less ideal. is what it is. All right. So we're already at 10, so we're starting from 20. So tonight was about the worst I can get, where with pity numbers. Oh, hey, Hazo. Tonight has been the absolute worst luck I've had. I don't think I'll ever stand on Tenshukaku Palace again. I don't think so, because I had really bad luck rolling for A. If you guys remember way back when, standing on top of Tenshukaku, and here I am standing on top of it with really bad luck. Like, losing every single pity roll imaginable, because I have lost the 50-50 every time so far tonight. I literally can't this time because I'm on epitomized path, but it can make me dig all the way to the 70s again. Although I guess it gave it to me on 60 this time, so there's that. All right, so this should be the weapon. Yeah, there it is. So we have the masterless, or the, I'm sorry, the Tala, oh god, how do you say that? Tula's Remembrance. Maybe I'll get a double? I'm not gonna get a double. I don't even know why I uttered that, because that's not gonna happen. All right. Because I've still never pulled a double on my own account. I have for somebody else. Sad. All right, let me just go ahead and convert these. Let's see if I have any. I actually think I might have enough to do some pulls on the standard banner. Yeah, I do. I'm at 40 deep on the standard banner right now, so let's go ahead and, or 20 deep rather. So this will put me at 40 from the rolls here. So, you know, bless you. Yeah. Maybe I'll get some Mona constellations. No, I will not. All right. Well, I think I just got a Shinobu constellation though, so that's fine. I now have Wanderer. I'm gonna have to build a whole party for this character. I don't even know what to expect with trying to set up a party for him. You know, he's an animo primary.
Are
like
you sure
this
it
is
has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I don't know who I want to use with him. Well, I mean, Animo Resonance is always nice. Kind of hard to go wrong with that. Question, what is the best 4-star weapon for Scaramouche? Because I have Sacrificial on Nahida and the Widsith on Heijo. Boy, I'm gonna have to mess around with it a little bit, but I would say anything that has you know, crit stats are gonna be the ones that elevate characters that are screen thirsty. You know, characters that want to be on the screen as opposed to your other characters. Those are gonna be the ones that you usually, you know, those are gonna be the ones you want crit stats on generally. So we're gonna have to look through that. All right, let's see. I don't know. I'll figure it out here shortly. I'm gonna throw Faruzan into one of the slots too, just so we can quickly look through the voice lines for both of them really quick. Let's see, who else? Obviously not Nahida, because she's not gonna have any. She's not really gonna have any kind of resonance with them whatsoever. That's not gonna be useful. I don't know. This is weird. Just try national team. I mean, yeah, those are kind of like obvious options. I don't know what I want. Like, I haven't really ran a Animo team ever. Like, I have my Xiao built kind of, and like, well, I guess he's actually built pretty well, but like, I never use him, and I should use him because he's really good. Off-screen damagers. I don't know. I don't have any heals in the team right now, so I'm gonna throw just a Kokomi in there real quick too, and call that a day. All right. What up, pal? Here he is. Well then. Yeah, I definitely like his new redesign. I think it's pretty damn cool. Let's see these. But wow, so he's just kind of like grunting and looking angry, and he's like, nah, it's good, don't worry about it. I like it. Connery, I cannot wait for Scaramouche Miscellany. Yeah, you know, his collected miscellany should be really interesting. I imagine that'll come out tomorrow sometime. You would think. I'm gonna just check the YouTube channel for it right now, but I don't think so yet. No, it's not. It was worth a shot to take a quick look-see. Yeah, not yet. There we go.
Relax.
All right, so let's get into these voice lines really quick, shall we? Voiceover.
You want me to introduce myself? I've gone by many names and titles during my journey. Although each one is more eminent than any ordinary mortal could imagine, they're all just water under the bridge to me now. Call me whatever you like. Go ahead. Let me see what you can come up with. Don't disappoint me.
Runty Animo guy? It sounds kind of like a Paimon name.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Who are you, me? Oh no. He has a January birthday. Uh-oh, there's something he and I share in common. He's not an Aquarius, though. Close, though. Whoa. You guys can hear Beans laughing about that in the background.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Well, he's not that different, I suppose.
You want to use my hat as an umbrella? The audacity to even make that request.
Who made that request, Paimon?
You're so happy just to see the sun again. How childish.
Yeah, he's definitely still the same guy, maybe just a little less douchey about it. A little.
How irritating.
Of course he doesn't like the thunder. Of course he doesn't.
Fundamentally speaking, there's little difference between snow and rain, yet people lavish praise only upon the former. Fate can be truly arbitrary. A simple breeze like this, even you can conjure it, right? Rise and shine, sleepyhead. The sun's already in your eyes. Don't tell me you actually thought I'd wake you up like that.
I mean, no, not really. I was very surprised. I was like, oh God, I don't think I'd want this guy being in charge of waking me up at all. This is the kind of guy, like, he makes me think of, I recently watched an episode of The Office Superfans, because I am what one would call a super fan of The Office, and they're just longer episodes and they have a bunch of cutscenes. But like Jim talks about how he'd drag a string across her face while she's sleeping and then yell, "Pam, wake up! There's a spider on your face!" And she'll wake up screaming, and he's just like, "Ah, I love her so much." And it's like, that's what I would expect from Scaramouche if he's waking you up. He'd be like dragging like a stick across your face or something, and like, I don't know, just screwing with you while you're sleeping. Like, this is the guy that'll put your hand in a bowl of hot water while you're sleeping. The Bean says she feels like he would stab you awake. Hey, wake up! Just sticks you in the leg. Yeah, that seems about right.
I have no need for food. Save me the trouble and take care of yourself. And that small thing floating next to you.
Small thing floating next to you. Aw, poor Paimon. Paimon? Paimon.
Finally, another boring day is drawing to a close.
Ah, it's all right, bud.
What? Can't fall asleep with me around?
No, I would not want to fall asleep with you anywhere nearby. About Wanderer, puppet.
A puppet consumed by a raging fire will leave behind ashes. As for what will emerge from them.
Yeah, I mean, that speaks to his past a little bit, I would say.
So, you're still stewing over our run-ins from before. Well, what are you going to do about it? Take your time. I'm in no hurry.
That's particularly confident.
I've got nothing. Ask me anything if you want. If a question is interesting enough, I may give you an answer.
Huh. Well, you can tell us about the sky being a lie and all that. That'd be nice.
Look, the birds are showing off their plumage. The squirrels are busy hoarding food, and humans are laboring for their livelihoods. Truly, simple animals don't need anything complicated to be fulfilled.
So humans are simple animals then? Yeah, still the same guy. He's just maybe a little less murdery.
You want to learn more about me? How ridiculous. Don't you know that's only asking for trouble?
I mean, probably, yes.
Hobbies. Those are for idle bodies who have the free time to think about such things. Do I look like I have any interest in distractions?
No, not really. I can't imagine him having hobbies, right? Like, the only hobby that I could see him having is, like, whittling, right? He's just making stuff out of wood. So he's like, I don't know, he makes, like, a little riding shogun so he can stab it. Like, that's just what he does. He just carves stuff out of wood because he's cutting it, and then he stabs it afterwards. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a way to get rid of you so I can go commit atrocities. Wait, did you think I was being serious?
Maybe just a little.
Do you have some tea? The more bitter, the better. It leaves the most fascinating aftertaste. I'm no fan of Dongo, or any other sticky sweets that make me feel like my teeth are fusing together. Keep them to yourself.
He's very opposite from A. He specifically doesn't like the thing that A likes the most. Interesting.
It's okay. Guess this is one of the few things you're good at.
Rude?
Not bad. You actually made something edible. You want to poison me? Are you so dumb as to have forgotten that I'm not human?
Well, I mean, you could still eat it.
Give me your hand. There's no need to be nervous. I'm just taking you to a vantage point. How is it? The scenery here should be quite breathtaking. There's no need to thank me. I see little point in it.
Well, he has been wandering around for hundreds of years. He would probably know some good spots if he is indeed capable of appreciating them. All right, so let's see what lines we can't listen to yet. He has one about his heart. Collaborators. The vision. So this is making me wonder. I mean, it says complete inversion of Genesis, so it is one of the ones that are tied to that. I'm really hoping we're gonna get to see him get this in the damn story, and he didn't get it off screen. Please don't get it off screen. But I guess this kind of makes me wonder though. About Lesser Lord Kusanali. Of course, he has one about Raiden Shogun. I think that's important. Okay. And here, look, he has one about all of, looks like pretty much all of the other Fatui. The Saritsa, the Jester, the Captain, the Doctor, about Dame Solette, the Knave, the Rooster, Marionette, Regrator, Child, the Fair Lady. Now, obviously, the Fair Lady is La Signora. He's got one about Miko. I'll be very interesting. That'll be very interesting to hear what he has to say about Miko. Oh, he has one about Kazuha. That's also very interesting because he is pretty much the one who screwed up Kazuha's family. I would like to see what Kazuha would have to say to something like him. So, or to somebody like him. And then there's about 1 or 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then all of his ascensions, which we're going to get right now. First, let me get rid of these little notifications, because those are going to drive me crazy. Speaking of other notifications that will drive me crazy, let's go ahead and add these constellations to Goro. In effect, its duration extended by 1 second obtains a crystal shard from from a crystallized reaction. All right. Increases the level of Inuzuka all-round defense by 3. Okay, that's good. In impregnable or crunch states, it will also heal active characters within its AoE by 50% of Goro's own. Okay. Okay. That definitely makes Goro better, right? Like, that's definitely going to help make him a lot better. Also, so I did get those other weapons, but given I mean, the bonus is defense based, so, but it is really high crit damage. I'm kind of not wanting to, just based on the crit damage alone, this is a really good stat stick, and now I have 2 more of them. So I don't know if I should actually use them on this or actually level them and use them on another character. Oh, guys, you can't see what I'm seeing right now. But Beans just rolled for Wanderer. She did not get Wanderer. But you know what character took her pity? I bet a few of you might be able to guess because there's only one that's going to give me that reaction. Why do you do this to me, Beans? I know you wanted Wanderer. I'm quite sure you probably have enough to get him still. So keep going. What constellation is she? Let's find out what constellation Mona is for Beans. Because yeah, she did. She just got a constellation for Mona. Yeah. So. Wow, she got Faruzan in the same. Yeah. Okay, so her Mona's only C1. So that makes me feel a little better, I think. Oh no, she hadn't actually, yeah, so this will make it C1. That makes me feel a little bit better about it. Wait, no, it's C2. Never mind. It's C2. So, you know, we have spent like almost no money on her account. And her Mona is the same constellation now as mine. That's very disappointing. Stop it, Beans. Stop it. Oh God, you guys. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Oh, he looks sad. He was kind of like resonating with his visions. Very interesting. Huh. All right, so let me go ahead and get that weapon on. Oh, I didn't listen to the voice lines for Faruzan yet too. I need to do that. Where the hell is that new weapon? Let's go through all of these. There it is. Switch. Oh wow, like, huh. Yeah, he the way he holds that out like that, oh, it's really interesting. No, he looks so sad holding his weapon forward like that. I don't know. I don't know how to like take sad, like just sad looking Scaramouche. I don't know how to handle this. Okay, normal attack speed. That's right. I do remember the stats of this. All right, so Faruzan voice lines time.
Here's the Academia's Distinguished Scholar Award. This is the Sumerio Puzzlers League Lifetime Achievement Award. And there's something from the Synopsium on Ruin Mechanisms. What do you think? Got any interest in becoming my student? Just as a note, I am from the Haravatat Darshan. You'll get lost if you tried to find me in the halls of Kasharawar.
I wonder how many times it took her to get through that voice line with words like Haravatat and Kushwaravawar.
100 years.
Probably a bunch of times.
Yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the Academia.
All right, let me re-listen to that one.
100 years have passed. Yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the Academia.
Right, because she was like sealed away for 100 years.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Faruzan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
She seems to kind of relish it, actually.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion. I haven't been a child for many, many years, so I don't see any reason to be excited about the rain. Whoa! What? There's nothing wrong with being afraid of thunder, even at an older age. How beautiful. How awe-inspiring. Yes, and very cold-inducing as well. How cozy. A breezy open
Well, Beans just got
is the best.
Wanderer. How many was that? So it was literally one 10 pull after Mona. You guys. I'm happy for you, but this is exactly your account is ridiculous. I dare say, you guys, I really like one of these days I need to look, like I need to put her account into the calculator thing and see what her rate is on 5-star characters, because you have most of them. You're only missing a few. And we've spent like no money on your account. I think we've not spent maybe more than $100 on your account in 2 years. Yeah. Zhongli, was that the last one? Wow, the only one we have spent money on her account for was Zhongli. God damn it. Okay, well, let's continue with the voice lines.
How cozy. A breezy open environment really is the best. Hey, how did we circle back here again? Youngster, there's nothing
Youngster.
quite like an enthusiastic greeting to start your morning. Try to remember now. What are you supposed to say? I'm starting to get hungry. How about we go get something from the Grand Bazaar? Anything goes, as long as it's not overly innovative. Don't act so surprised. Scholars of every generation pull all-nighters for the research. After all, the night offers a precious opportunity to contemplate ideas and topics in peace. This ancient text is making my head spin. Let's call it a night here and get some rest. I'll be heading to bed as well, so good night. What is it that you would like to learn more about? Different forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms? The base layer design of elemental monuments? Wait. Did you forget to call me Madam Faruzan just now when you asked your question? Serious question. Why don't you become my student? I'll tailor research topics to your needs and thoroughly explain everything you need to know. We can focus on practical ways to unlock modern-age puzzle mechanisms and build on that with some work on the deciphering of associated texts. I've walked the walk, so I can promise you that everything you'd learn would be a great boon for your future adventures. There's no reason not to trust me.
Sure, everybody trusts somebody who tells them that they can trust them.
Going forward, Kasharawar will be the only darshan dedicated to the study of mechanisms. If you ask me, the Kasharawar scholars have gotten way ahead of themselves. When I was cracking puzzles all over Sumeru, they were still playing with rudimentary building blocks.
Kasharawar. Kasharawar. It's gonna take me a little while to not screw that one up.
Those geezers at Haravatat love to decline my funding requests with the excuse that my research is becoming too niche and impractical. By that logic, since we're still the darshan with the lowest enrollment numbers, we might as well close our doors altogether.
Getting an awful lot of giggles on the other side of the room tonight. Just because I'm saying words like Haravatat. I said Haravatat and she just burst into giggles. She's still doing it. Kasharawar. Haravatat.
I've visited numerous ruins of all shapes and sizes and interpreted what scant texts and symbols I could find. Ruined drakes are indeed mechanisms of the highest order. Well, perhaps mechanism isn't the best word for them. You could argue that they're antiquated living organisms that have managed to survive until the present day.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, that's one way to think of them, I guess.
Interested in my story?
Yes,
Well,
actually.
Madame Faruzan's life started more than 100 years ago, and her story covers as much ground as some major academic publications. Still curious? Good. Willingness to learn is an indispensable trait for scholars. You've got one foot in the door. Some greedy merchants and mercenaries tried to hawk antiques of unknown origin in Port Ormos at exorbitant prices, but their goods are nothing more than secondhand trash. I bust their scams whenever I catch sight of one. My skill in antiques appraisal is probably second only to the gods of the Seven.
Second-hand trash. So, why don't you tell us how you really feel about it there, Faruzan?
100 years ago, my greatest source of frustration was my inability to decipher the information engraved on ruined monuments. Now nothing irritates me more than the struggle to get funding. It's making my head hurt again.
Unfortunate. Money is a headache for everybody, Faruzan. Don't worry.
You can improve the aroma of batter several times over if you bake it in the oven. Next time we're in the kitchen, I'll make some for you so you can get a taste of the flavors from my time. Since it'll be my super secret ancient recipe, I bet you won't find anything like it in the whole Grand Bazaar. There's a new dessert that they call Patisara pudding. Who decided to create it? Shouldn't puddings be made with rice? These culinary innovations are really getting out of hand. Ugh. Thank you. But there's really no need to share it with me, even if you made it yourself.
People really like eating flowers in Tivat. Patisara pudding. You got dandelion wine. I'm sure there's other things made of flowers. Ganyu just eats flowers. I forget which ones. The glazed lilies, maybe it was? I think it's glazed lilies. Ooh, also Shenhe also eats flowers. Yeah, stop eating flowers. They're flowers. Don't eat them.
Tastier than the food at the most historic establishments. Could it be that the culinary arts haven't stopped improving?
Well, people are eating a lot of flowers now. So, I'm gonna say
The appearance,
yes.
smell, and taste of this dish are all excellent. Do you read a lot of professional cooking books?
No.
This indescribable taste. Ugh. Are you trying to get me to figure out what this is? Happy birthday! Here's a small toy for you. It's an assembly of a number of miniature puzzle mechanisms. You can find a button and lever here, as well as a roller to the side. Just play with it however you want, and I'll take care of it if it breaks. And don't think I'm treating you like a child. Everyone, regardless of age, could use a moment of happiness and relaxation.
Warbane Unicorns pointed out that sweet flour are the sugar of this world. And that's true. Yeah. Another good thought on that. Yeah, I didn't add the constellations that I got to Faruzan. No, I'm not leveling it up. I think I got, yeah, just one. I don't think I got new constellations for anybody else. One of these days I'll actually level this character. I don't think so. No. Okay. So, I need to do the trial for him really quick, just to get a quick taste of how the character works. Let's see what they've put on him. His weapon and the new Animo set 4-piece, which I'm gonna have to go farm basically right away. They do have Zhongli with him, which makes sense. Kind of one of the characters that I'm thinking will probably be a good pair anyways. Since he's gonna be so screen hungry, having other characters who are gonna set up off-screen damage opportunities, I think are gonna be the way to go. Oh. Trying to figure out how all this stuff works. I don't want to just waste things, but oh, I definitely like how his attacks kind of feel. Oh, that's pretty cool. I do like it. Let's see. I want to get back in the air here.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Well, that was pretty cool. I like it. Trying to figure out how. Oh, you can just. Wow, you can go. Wow, you can go surprisingly high with that. That is.
Ready, steady, go!
Wrong character.
You're toast!
Behold. Know your
I have
place.
never not been able to think of Full Metal Alchemist whenever I hear Barbara say that. Never. Every time I hear Ready, Steady, Go. Every time. I think that that the way his mechanics work are gonna be, I think it's gonna be a little bit of an adjustment. Yeah, like he has a very interesting way of, you know, like running through all of his abilities. Oh no, Faruzan uses beetles or scarabs. No, I still haven't even made my Sino level 90 yet. Oh god. Oh no, that's not good. Well, let's see how her abilities work, shall we? Let's take a quick look at what kind of equipment they've put on her. She's got a Favonius Warbow. Artifact set 2/2. Weird. That's not exactly how I expected to see her equipped for the kind of character that she appears to be anyway. All right, let's try using her burst real quick. See how that'll work out. Is it? I don't remember. I think the character does do some kind of luring, doesn't it? Yeah, it moves around in a triangle, right? Yeah, that's what it does. That's what I seem to recall from that. I don't really want to swap characters a whole lot. I'm trying to kind of see how she works. Of course, now I'm getting mostly just fire damage against a pyro slime. All right, here we go.
Truth repeats its course.
Huh. Well, her abilities are going to be a little weird to get used to, but I feel like, you know, it shouldn't be too big of a deal just because she's a buffer.
We'll see about that.
All right, we'll use this again and get that one over. Let's see. Faruzan design reminds you of Miku. Oh, yeah, I've seen some people posting that on Reddit this week actually. All right, claim that. Let's start leveling this guy up. Let's see what we can do here.
Relax.
He's just gonna have a good old time antagonizing everybody, I think.
A great deal of effort you put forth.
Okay. That was a surprisingly, I don't know, complimentary voice line for him. Is he growling? Yes. He's doing his best Roy Kent impersonation if you've ever watched Ted Lasso.
The wind is blowing this way. What did you do?
Nice accusation. Oh, his level up stat is crit rate. Oh man, we should be able to make some very nice stats for him. That could be nice. Ooh, his collected miscellaneous out. I'm gonna pull that up pretty much right away here as well. Oh, I need to make some more Animo stones. Let's get off of Tenchukaku since that didn't do any good for me. We'll go over to Mondstadt really quick and pick that up. And then I gotta make some Animo stones here. Oh no!
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it?
Accidentally started the Invocation TCG quest, I think.
You need to be careful when you're
Typical.
opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction. Once I opened it, oh, it let out a stench that could wake the dead.
What kind of reaction? Was it like vaporize or superconduct?
If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
I'm gonna guess cards. It's a lot of cards.
Timaeus! Sucrose! What are you two chatting about?
Oh, hey, you two. We're just talking about a strange package that Sucrose received recently.
A strange package?
Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research together.
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
Well, it is a thank you gift.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside, just a bunch of strange cards.
Yep.
I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before, so I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards?
No.
Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
No.
No.
They didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
It's a card of Sucrose. Embarrassing. with an appropriate face from Sucrose in the background. Just like, you have this weird card with me on it. I'm disappointed in you. Amazing.
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's a card game that's been getting really popular these days. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG!
Genius what now?
Genius Invocation TCG! Haven't you heard of it before?
No. Yeah, of course, obviously.
Apparently, it's a game that was invented by a scholar in the academia. People from all over are playing it now.
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The
That's right,
story
Miko
is
did say that.
really good. It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the casket of tomes. After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
Timaeus.
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing personal reasons for the delay.
She, suspecting he was doing this instead?
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter.
If you want to play, then just say it. Then you desperately need to play this game. Rude.
Paimon plays it enough to become smarter than you, then you'll be sorry! Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon, cause Timaeus has given up for a while.
Well, research is my priority, you know. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail.
Cat's Tail, that's Margaret's place.
Yep, that's the place.
With a
It's
new
where
fancy
everyone
door.
in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Understood. Traveler? Paimon? Let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
Alright. Battlefield of dice, cats, and cards. Yeah, let's make those stones really quick that I came over here to make. Nope, those are the wrong ones. Yeah, I don't need those anymore. I need, not those, I need these. I actually totally forgot that I would be needing these, and they're not one of the things that I actually really considered as a leveling up material I really wasn't tracking that I needed more of these, so hopefully I'll be able to make enough of them.
Relax.
All right. I only have enough materials really to get him to level 80 anyways, so I'm just hoping I have enough on hand to get him to there.
Me more powerful? All right.
he kind of gave us a little bit of a warning with that. You weren't worried about making me more powerful? I mean, maybe we shouldn't. All right, what do we need? Crap, I thought I actually had enough on hand to do this, but I guess not. I do have more than enough materials on hand, or resin, I think, to go and grab that, I do believe. So I can go and knock that out really quick. Because I need 4 more of those. Are the only thing I'm short on to get him to level 80. So, like I said, I think I have resin. I don't think I've used any of it today. I didn't. So, let's go ahead and head over there really quick. I'm going to have to swap parties. I'll meet the sassiest person ever. Is that going to be over in the Cat's Tail, I assume? I'm definitely going to have to change parties. But for now... I do like that that a bit. Oh, I gotta get these pleb wings off of him. I do like that he has his own stamina bar for that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I gotta finish up my stuff for the Dendro wings, man. Let's see. Is it cruel to put the Inazuma wings on him? The Animo ones. I don't know. I almost never use the Animo wings on anybody. Let's try them. Yeah, they don't look bad. I actually think these look nice compared to how they look on most characters, really. Also, I didn't level up his weapon. I should probably do that in the event that I have to fight anything. I think I have the materials that I need for this, I think. Slots full, lies. You quite like the dragon spine ones? What are we talking about? Okay. Yeah, I got plenty of the stuff I need for this. I actually don't know that I don't know how much I have for his talent manuals. That might actually hold me back a little bit. We'll see. I've been working to try to get, you know, Nahida improved and try to improve Nilu and other characters, and it kind of got away from me how close he was to coming out until, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. And only then did I start actually really started trying to round up materials for him. I have a lot of weapons on hand right now. I really wish it would add more than just this like dumb line of weapons. Like, give us more than this. It kind of just slows you down, because then all of a sudden you get like these huge bursts from using the you know, the higher materials afterwards. Yes, now the weapon looks much better because it's above level 40. How good is he so far? T asked. I really don't know, because I haven't gotten to really build him yet, but from playing him in the trial, he seemed really interesting, and like his mechanics will be a lot of fun at the very least. Hopefully I have enough materials to go ahead and get his weapon all the way to 90, but I'll probably have to go and convert some stuff. All right, so first things first, I do need to get down here because I'm gonna have to kill this boss, I think, twice more at least. Yeah, because I need 4 of them, so that's gonna be at least twice. All right, those things can get the hell away from me. Oh, the dragon spine. Okay, the glider. Haderp. No, it totally makes sense. Been a long day for me. I've been awake since like 7 a.m. and it's 11 now, so yeah, it's been a bit of a long day. I'm actually gonna have to get to sleep here pretty soon. All right. So, let's go ahead and get into this boss real fast. But before I do that, let me swap my party, so I can just knock this thing out real quick. A doesn't have any energy. Is there anything over here I can charge her up on a little bit? Maybe. If I don't, then I'm gonna have to use a different party on it, because that's gonna be a little annoying. Yeah, we'll just try a different party. Oh yeah, I absolutely agree. The appearance like redesign that they've applied to him is pretty on point. All right, I'll use Yelan. She also has no energy right now. I burned everybody's energy on the photo event the other day, and now nobody has any energy. I should be able to recharge it pretty quick with her, though. I mean, I can recharge it relatively quick with A as well. It's just not quite as consistent as these characters tend to recharge, so this will probably be, I think, just a little bit quicker.
Busted. Gotcha.
Nope, didn't get the charge.
Outlines your
Alright, we'll go ahead and get that attack speed buff.
Let me weave you a burst. Busted.
And that should give her the burst. There we go. Not too worried about it now.
Quietly now.
Yeah, he doesn't really have to really worry about it at all. Alright, cool. One round down. Won't need a lot more after that. Yeah, well, yeah, I only need one more now to get him on the next level, so I gotta wait a few minutes on that. What was another one of the things that I needed to do? I needed to go and convert some of the materials for his weapon. What? That's the wrong party. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely am a big fan of his visual redesign. I think it's really cool. Let's see. I need to go over to the Alchemist. Since the fungi event, you're having hard times fighting the fungi. Yeah, you know, I definitely had I had that moment towards the end of the quest where I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about killing those guys now. As they kind of, you know, like anthropomorphize the fungi to kind of a high degree. So it makes you feel bad for them when you're, you know, picking on them. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that on Mona. Pretty much need to push these all right to the next item anyway, so whatever. Super Panda, hey bud, how's it going? Not great. I literally lost the 50-50 every single time. So I lost the 50-50 on the character. So I got like C8 Kuching, which did nothing for me. And so I had to get him on the next pass for pity. And then I rolled on the weapon and got Ito's weapon twice and had to go epitomize path to get his weapon. So real bad. Yeah. Yeah. The rolls went literally as bad as they can. So yeah, no luck to be, no luck to be heard of this, on this banner at all. And I got no Faruzan constellations at all. I got 0 Faruzan constellations. I got her exactly once in that entire process. So yeah, at least I didn't have to dig for her, but I did only get her the one time. Disappointing. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough of these. I thought I was gonna have enough of these on hand to go ahead and 90 this weapon, but I actually only had enough to 80 it, and it's kind of close, but I am missing some of the fungi stuff that I need as well. Although I can probably convert to round those out really quick. This, on the other hand, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, so it's tomorrow at least, so I won't have to wait too long. All right, artifacts then really quick. Let's go ahead and round these out. I'm gonna have to go with 2-2 for now. I know we have a new domain that should kind of help me out with that, but a 2-2 set will definitely do just fine for now. I've been farming a lot of Iridescent Venerer lately, and I want to say that I have a couple of pieces laying around that might be okay to level up, or at least try to level up and see. Yeah, that one's got both crit stats already. anything with ER and 1 crit stat can potentially gain both. So I think I'd rather try with this one and see if it picks up crit damage. And if it does, I'll level this one first. And if not, then I'll throw it as fodder into the one that already has both crit stats at least and just roll with it. Especially given, yeah, I picked up Elemental Mastery. It's actually not a horrible artifact for some other characters though. So I think I actually will keep that one. But I'm going to go ahead and level this one because I want crit stats for him right now. So we'll see. All right, got a bonus on that one. Defense. Cool. That's not what I want at all. All right, don't screw me over on this, please. I've already had my share of bad luck tonight, so okay, crit damage. All right, let's tag crit rate at least once on this, please. At least once. Like when leveling an artifact, I don't know about you guys. I basically don't level anything that doesn't, like if it's a character that wants crit stats, I basically don't level an artifact at all if it doesn't at least have them both. But the item feels like a complete failure if it doesn't tag at least each crit stat once along the route. And obviously if it gets it, you know, any of them more than that, then it, you know, you start feeling like it's a pretty decent artifact. But if it doesn't tag each of them at least once, it feels like the artifact is still a complete failure, which would be sad on this one because I think is it 3.5 or is it 3.7 that's already like the max starting point for crit rate. I think this is pretty high, so we'll see. Come on, hit crit rate. Come on, crit rate. Hit crit rate, please. But you won't hit crit rate. You won't. Nice, it did. Okay, good. I just had to dare it not to. Okay, so I've tagged them each once. So now if I get crit rate again or crit damage again, I'll be pretty happy with this one, at least as an interim artifact until I can get the new artifact set together for him. I probably won't sweat this piece too much if it hits it again. If it doesn't, however, I might still seek to get a better one later. Hey, nice. Okay, it hit crit damage. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's it could be better, but it also could be vastly worse. So yeah, and we'll take that. We're looking for just attack. That one has attack. These both have, no, that one is the only one that has attack. Okay, let's see if I can get crit damage on this one. If not, then I'll pick around through some of the other artifacts and kind of see what I got. Yeah, I know, right? Flat defense. Okay, hit energy recharge. I'm not real thrilled with that. I'm gonna unlock that one because I'm not gonna keep it. Let's see what else we got here. I do want an Animo bonus artifact. I doubt seriously I have one that's on set that's not horrific, if I have one at all. Yeah, I don't. So I feel like I did have a crit damage hat that had crit rate. I have a crit rate hat that has crit damage. This weapon is crit damage though, so I would rather, I don't know, I feel like because his ascension status crit rate, I have a good opportunity here to just stack up a ton of crit damage. Damn, this is kind of already backwards a little bit. Now the one I have on Zhao is one that I'm definitely not taking from anybody. The one I have on Venti is not bad. I don't use Venti that much, admittedly. I might be willing to steal that from him, but I would want to re-level maybe this crit rate one here and then swap it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't even necessarily know for, yeah, no, I do. I need to get a second Venerate piece going anyway. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. My Venti's been a little low on crit rate for a while anyway, so this is probably not the worst move in the world. All right, so I hit crit damage already at 8. If I can hit crit damage at least once more, I won't be too unhappy with this artifact, but if it hits it twice more, then it'll be a pretty nice artifact, and I'll be pretty pleased with that. More defense. Please stop with the defense rolls. Stupid question, is Calais gonna be like the other starters and not get ran on banners? You know, I hope not. I really, really, really hope that that is not the case for Calais. You know, because Tenari is on the standard banner. So who's to say? I mean, yeah, that could be the case. Man, this is not hit crit damage at all, is it? Please tag crit damage at least once more. Come on. I mean, it's not horrific or anything, but it's not great either. It didn't. Damn you. It kept hitting flat attack and defense. It's not a great artifact, but I guess it's okay enough where I can use it for Venti, because I don't use them that much lately. All right. So that'll give me 2 pieces of Iridescent Venerer. I'm gonna need to try either Shimenawa's or Gladiator to get the other 2 pieces. Because I'm just gonna go for a 2/2 set now to get him established. Where's Gladiator? Am I blind? I think I'm blind, you guys. Where is it? Wow, I am just overlooking this big time. There it is. Okay, I have a ton of these. I need attack for this one, I think. I actually should probably look over his stats, but I wanted to say there was nothing on an initial once-over where I was really that concerned. That one has attack, but I don't necessarily have double crit stats. This is where I may end up going to... Oh, that's a defense one. Where I may end up going to Shimenawa's just based on availability, but we'll see. Okay. So nothing there that seemed interesting. I actually probably have some decent Glad ones already. This has a lot of ER, decent crit rate, decent crit damage. So I wouldn't have to level one here. That has kind of stats. Like the crit rate's not great, but the damage and ER on that might split and perform well for him. This one is double. I think this one hit crit rate at least twice and crit damage once. So that's not horrible either. I have some good options from Gladiator pieces already. So let's take a quick look at Shimenawa's. Because that'll determine which one I actually end up using. All right. That ended up rolling bad. It hit crit rate at least twice, but not fantastic rolls. It got energy recharge a couple times. Didn't hit crit damage at all. This one also didn't hit crit damage at all, but it does have 3 hits on crit rate, which is not too bad. He's gonna have a lot of crit damage, I think, anyway, just based on how I'm trying to set him up, but we'll see. Might offer some I don't need to go crazy, just because of the fact that I'm gonna be changing his artifacts anyways to the new set whenever I have the opportunity. Okay, this one already has both crit stats, so I'm actually probably gonna go ahead and level this one up just to see what I get. And if this one ends up good, then I probably will go Shimenawa's. But if it ends up bad, then I might go Gladiator, because I had a pretty good Gladiator one on hand. All right, so I already hit crit damage once. Yeah, somebody, Sora D wrote, I just lost my 50-50. I hate Kuching. Yeah, that happened to me too. I got like a C8 Kuching tonight because of that. I still have a C2 Mona, you guys. I have C6 on D-Luke, Jean, and Kuching, but a C2 Mona. And C4 Chi-Chi. I just want constellations for Mona. Is that too much to ask? Like, really? Like, of all the standard banner characters, Mona is far and away my favorite. I would say she's the one I use the most, but she's not. It's Jean. Because Jean has, you know, she flex fits into a lot of different parties. But lately, since Nahida came out, I've been using Mona as a primary a lot again, because they actually are really fun to play together, and Layla makes that even more fun as a combination. This artifact is kind of sucking, so probably not going to end up using it, but it's a double crit artifact. It's got more crit damage, terrible crit rate. So I probably am not going to use that one, and I'm probably going to go back to Gladiators because I had some pretty good Gladiator pieces on hand. So let's see. I think it was this one that I was kind of satisfied with. It's going to really depend on what kind of crit stats I end up looking at here, though, because right now it's kind of looking like his crit's coming out a little low. Because his weapon is crit damage, right? Yes. What is he sitting on right now? 33, 196, 7. So obviously he'll get more crit rate again when he ascends again, which I got to go kill the boss one more time to get one more of those here in a minute. But I need to finish getting artifacts together for him. All right, so I need, and well, actually, let me check something, because there's one thing I did not check, which is I don't know if I have an Animo bonus goblet that might be Gladiators. So if I have one that's on set, which I do, it's got one crit bonus. This one could be good. I've actually got a number of Animo ones, but I don't know if any of them have double crit stats. That's the trick. I do have this one, which is double crit stats, and it's Shimenawa's. Uh-oh. That actually is that's probably gonna get leveled. Based on what this comes out to at +4, if it gets crit rate, I'll level this. If not, then the Shimenawa's one's gonna get leveled. I might have to make a change. Damn. All right. Well, I'm gonna unlock that one because I don't know that I'm gonna keep that. But this one with the double crit stats is probably gonna get leveled. I'm probably like this is as an interim set is probably gonna end up like kind of needing some add-ons because I'm not really stacking up very much ER at all. So his crit or his ability to use his burst might come in a little low. All right, so not starting off great with the flat defense already, but we hit crit damage on 8. Let's go ahead and hit crit rate once right away. I hate that it started at 2.7, but well, we'll see. All right, so we're gonna have to start selecting now. Okay, I'm not really worried about any of these so far. Yeah, those can all go. Let's try this. No, I've got better ones on hand already. I'm not too worried about keeping that or that. Come on, crit rate, crit rate, crit rate, crit rate. More crit damage. Already now, because this one's already like it's leaning a lot into crit damage, if this one hits crit rate one time, it could be a pretty reasonable artifact. Even, you know, like as a long-term one, because, you know, commonly your off-piece ends up being, it ends up being your, you know, your elemental bonus piece. Come on, crit rate, crit rate, crit rate, crit rate. Or crit damage. Wow, this thing is really stacking the crit damage, which would be a lot better to me if, you know, that wasn't the sad stat that he has right now. That's the stat I'm trying to increase. I'm trying to get him closer to 50% right now, and I'm kind of struggling to make that happen. Yeah, I might end up swapping one of his artifacts to one that just has high crit rate to kind of help balance it, since he's already sitting on a good amount of crit damage. This is the, yeah, this artifact is getting crazy with this. I do like most of the weekly bosses except for Signora, which is the only one you hate. Why do you hate the Signora boss? That boss is, I mean, I guess, I mean, I know. I always kill her before the tornado. Now that, ever since they changed Hydro Resonance, my Yelan team eats Signora really, really fast. Actually, ever since they changed Resonance, I can kill the Raiden Shogun puppet before she transforms now, which is really nice. That is a very satisfying thing. If you've never killed the Shogun puppet before she transforms, and you just don't have to kill or deal with the transformed puppet's shield for a little while, it's really nice. It's really nice. And I pretty much managed to kill her, I think, before the shield, ever since Resonance changed, like all but maybe one time. Of course, now that I say that, I would go and do it, and it would immediately not work. Okay. I want crit rate on this last one, man. Come on, crit rate, please. Just give me one tag on crit rate. One tag on crit rate. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Okay. Nice. I like it. I hit crit rate on that. I can't believe that actually ended up working out. That's actually a pretty good Animo Goblet. I feel like that's going to be a difficult one to replace. So now I can get 2/2 from him just by hitting either Gladiator or Shimenawa's on the sands, which will give me a pretty good opportunity to, you know, kind of choose freely between the two. Let's see if I have any with double crit stats first. D-Luke does have a pretty decent one for crit rate, and so based on what I get, I might actually swap or steal that one from him. Oh yeah, I always forget I have this ridiculous crit damage one on my Zhongli. It's HP though, so obviously I wouldn't use it, but yeah. This is a ridiculous artifact. It hit only crit stats. It's probably one of my best artifacts that I've ever leveled. I always forget I have that thing. Oh, and this one on Ningguang. Kind of the same deal. Alright, so that's attack with crit rate, defense, energy recharge, HP, elemental mastery, defense, HP. HP, double. Okay, so this one has crit rate. Let's go ahead and level it up, see what happens. Like I said, I might see about just swapping the one that D-Luke has. My D-Luke's actually not in a bad state anymore at hit HP. That actually might make this artifact kind of rough to level up because it'll probably be leaning into these defense and HP stats for every level. Let's see what I've got in gladiators really quick though, just to see. I don't remember what I had. I might have one or two that are not bad. All right, that one's got a single crit stat, but it's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. The wrong one. I need just attack. Let me get rid of everything that's not attack. All right. So these are the wrong stats so far. Really? Do I not have any? Really? It looks like the only one I have is the one that's on my Xiao already. Really? That is very surprising. You would think that I would have like a lot of these because it's gladiator, for crying out loud. I'm gonna have to level up these ones that have crit damage and see if any of them like score crit rate. Because crit rate's the stat obviously that I need. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's see. Come on, crit rate. Elemental mastery. Of course not. All right, well, that one's junk. I'm going to unlock that one and just use it to punch the next one because I think that that will be the way to go here. All right. Oh, Bean's over here scoring Layla randomly now. Just heard, oh, hey, I got Layla in the background. All right. Let's see. I think it should be up here, actually. It's got to be one of the unlocked. Yep, there we go. No, it wasn't that one. It was this one. Okay, let's see what we get. Crit rate. Ah, energy recharge. Unusable. 0 out of 10. Okay. I think I've got one more that I can try. Otherwise, I'm going to have to lean into Shimenawa's, which is fine. Because it's the same anyways, right? So it's not that big a deal. Where to go? It should be at the top of the unlocks. Too many artifacts. First world problems. Okay. Come on. Damn. Okay, so I had bad luck with these. I'll go ahead and unlock that and just throw it into Shimenawa's piece then. And go from there. There it is. All right. So that one has crit rate. This one has both of it as HP, so I don't need that. All right. So we're going to equip this and just go ahead and level it. Let's go back to those. That one at least. This one I also don't care about. That, I'm never going to level that. I'm never going to level that. Never going to level that. Or that. All right, cool. Let's see what we get. Crit rate, please. Well, I hit crit rate once. Right? It went from 3.9 to 7. I think that's just once. All right, well, let's see if I got any other fodders to throw at it. That actually lands it short, but it's not a very good artifact anyway, so I will use it. All right, let's see if this last level will hopefully drop me off with one more crit rate, because that's the stat that I actually care about. Now, like I said, I do have that one that D-Luke has, which has a lot more crit rate on it, so I can take that one and swap it out, and it'll probably be fine. And of course, it hit HP. So, this one, I think this is he. Yeah, it's 11.7. So we're gonna switch those so that I get more crit rate. Question: was D-Luke nerfed, or is he just not played by a lot of people anymore? Well, I think it's easy to say. I don't think he was really ever played by that many people. Like in the early versions, like 1.0 and 1.1, he was used a bit. And most of the people who used him in like higher end content were using him for, you know, like Abyss, because they were, you know, like the high rollers who had him at C6 like 2 years ago. I feel like if you have high constellation D-Luke, he can still be useful today, especially with characters like Nahida. But without that, he's kind of more of a primer I like using him with Mona when I use him, but I don't know if I've really ever had great success using D-Luke in any meta teams. Yeah, well, White Wolf Third, D-Luke was basically the DPS to end all DPSs back then. Yes, back in the day, people were all about some D-Luke, but no, he wasn't nerfed, he wasn't changed. There's just a lot of characters that are just much better than him now. All right, so I made it to 51.1, 227.8. Only 113 energy recharge though, which is not great. That's not bad. Let's see if his burst, what level his burst comes at. If it's a 80, no, it's a 60. So I don't need that much energy recharge. I'd like to see 130, 140 to really help stabilize, you know, burst regeneration. But if I'm gonna be using him with a character like Faruzan a lot, like another Animo character, then I don't imagine it will be too big a deal. All right, let me go back over to the boss again, because I gotta go to the boss one more time so that I can actually get his next ascension, and that will cap out what I can actually do to level him today. I still need to get his weapon to 90 as well, which will give me more crit damage. Oh, hi, Sev. Oh, yep, she's coming for a visit. All right, so the boss shouldn't be too long here. I just need to also gather some. Oh, I almost cratered my Shogun. You're paying attention to 7. Hi, kitty. Ooh, that was close. D-Luke was basically at least ascending him more will give him more crit rate. Yes, yeah, it will. Beans cat cam, yes. Actually, 7 likes to, like, a lot of the times when I'm writing videos or working on research for things, like, she'll just crash right here on the desk in front of me while I'm working on stuff. She a great cat. All right, so I still have no energy. I encountered no enemies on the way over here. What, you don't want to look at the camera? Look at the camera. Look at it. Look at the camera. She's like, no, I'm gonna twist around instead. There we go. Enjoy, cat. She's getting all squirrely. She's like, no, put me down. I don't want to look at the camera anymore. Oh, she gone. All right. Let's go ahead and get this boss knocked out. White Wolf Third. So cute. I am enjoying Cat. Oh, Cat is awesome. She's also a, you know, complete terror, but, you know, in like the best kind of way. Oh, this is the wrong party comp. I meant to bring Sarah to this, but instead I have Raiden. Well, whatever. Too late now. Not the normal comp that I would use with this. Here, give me a Zhongling burst at least, please. There we go. Alright, well, we got that going on at least. I'll get the burst going off of that in a second then. And I'll just waste the burst. Why not? Blit. Okay. So that should get me the level 80 for him. God, I don't think I've ever gotten less than 3 from this boss for a while now. The other day I came and I used all my resin on this boss the other day. And I got a lot. I got like 3 every time, which was making up for the only getting 2 the last time I did it. Like, cause I used all of it for the last character that used that boss, which I think was it Nilu? I can't remember for sure. But it was all 2s. It was horrible. All right, more crit rate. Nice. 51 to 55.9. Not bad, not bad.
Relax.
Not bad. Level 80. One more ascension will also increase his crit rate again, I'm sure. But I need a lot of items for that. I gotta kill this boss a bunch more times. I gotta go get 28 more Ruka Hashava mushrooms. And I'll have to transfer some more gemstones. I'm not too worried about those, but that will increase his crit rate by another 5%, which will be nice. Let's see what he's at now, 55.9, so it'll put him at 60, which is not bad. And I'll gain more crit damage from leveling his weapon to 90, which I'm close on as well. So, I do need to see what I can do with his talents real quick. He's one of those characters that is good. Oh, I've only got 6 of these. That's not good. Nope, don't like that. All right, so I'm gonna need to. I think, did those farm tomorrow? Yeah, they do farm tomorrow. Okay. Well then, can't level his burst at all right now. I just can't level his burst because I don't have the materials that I need for it. That kind of sucks. All right. Well then, I can level up his main skill and his normal. So let's see how far I can get those before I'm pretty much tapped out here. I think I'm gonna probably lean everything else I have into his E, 'cause it's all I can do. And I really wish they would make it where we can transfer books into other kinds of books. 451, not great. I actually thought I had a lot more of his books on hand than I ended up having. Unfortunate. My questions stay off topic. Am I building a Hu Tao team? You keep seeing her alone. No, I'm not building a Hu Tao team. I completed the cryo hypostasis on extreme during the event solo on my last stream, and that's why she's over there alone, because I had to take everybody off of her team so that I could see if I could do that on solo extreme difficulty. I did do it. It took me a few tries, but I did do it. All right, so Faruzan's not leveled at all yet either, so she's contributing nothing to this team at all right now.
Busted.
Oh, I like how his attacks perform. They have nice, you know, just like a nice feeling of range for it. I like it a lot. That's nice. Let's go ahead and get that Thrilling Tales buff in there. Yeah, I mean, that feels right. I like it. He just like letting him hover here. He just seems like a, you know, like just powerful. I like it. Where's it? Oh, I got another fungi over here. It's good to get more fungi items too. I'm gonna need those. I wonder if, I think she buffs, doesn't she? I love how much higher you can go with him than pretty much all the other Animo characters. That is nice. He is going to be very useful for reaching some places that other characters have trouble reaching easily. Okay. Might as well knock out these daily quests real quick. Oh yeah, parametric transmuter thing. You know, I literally always forget about that. Thank you. I've talked about that on previous streams, how I almost never remember that that thing exists. Oh god, where is it? Right here. Anybody know what items you can throw in this thing that usually have a high chance at giving you books? Anybody? Anybody? I don't know if there is any items that like tend to correlate specifically to that or not. What's the one I have the most blues and purples and stuff? It looks like these. Yeah, White Wolf 3rd, if you want to take a look for me real quick, that would be great. First time chat from Piggy Plays. Hey pals, how did your rolls go? Not great. I lost every possible pity you can lose. I lost Ito's weapon twice, and I lost the character once to what basically is C8 Kuching. So yeah, not great. Not so good at all. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it was definitely one of the worst luck runs I've had in a little while, actually, because Nihito went really, really well, all things considered. I wasn't interested in getting constellations for, but I got the character in like 20 or 30 and got the weapon in 10, and then rolled for one of my Discord moderators and got his Nihito to C5 and the weapon in just what he had on holding, which was a lot. Don't get me wrong, it was a lot, but it wasn't like, it was like half of what I used to get C4 Raiden Shogun, you know, a year ago. So it was definitely a lot quicker than I got anything ever. Piggy, hey, I appreciate you said first time chatter, but love your YouTube videos. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks. I work really hard on those. Okay, sweet flowers, mushrooms, sunsettias are 3 of the more common ones. Okay, so sweet flowers, mushrooms, and sunsettias. Really? Sweet flower. No, it's Cecilia. Sweet flower is this one? No, it's violet grass. Why do I not know what the sweet? It's the yellow one. I know what it is. Get all this crap out of here. Where is it? I have a ton of those, but it's kind of a low quality item, isn't it? Like, wouldn't that be kind of less likely to get me what I'm going for here? Mushrooms, sunsettias. I don't think sunsettia. Yeah, these are all like kind of standard quality. But I do want the base green book, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be all right if I just use a ton of these. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Oh wait, okay, yeah, I'll give it a shot. He actually adds up damage on this pretty quick, doesn't he? That wasn't bad. Yeah, he actually runs this thing down really fast compared to a lot of characters. That was not bad at all. All right, any? I got 2, which I own 2. So I still need 1 more. So I got a lot of items actually that came out really, really nice in terms of rewards.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries.
So I'm actually quite pleased with what I got, but I did land 1 short of being able to actually level up his burst 1 level, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Wouldn't the low quality? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of where I landed with that as well. You're right. All right, so let's get at some of the other enemies that we can find up here and kind of see how the damage applies. I'm gonna throw Yelan's burst at it too. I think. Oh, it's mushroom bouncing. Never mind. That's all right. I know some people love bouncing on the mushrooms. Nothing feels better than just having that same mushroom underneath you multiple times. You don't even have to move. Oh, hey, again. All right. Where is the next one? I'm just trying to knock out these dailies real quick before I forget about that. So I'm gonna have to get out of here pretty soon. Let's see here. This one's just outside of the town over here. Or no, it's actually still in the town. Bouncy shrooms. All right. Okay. This guy. Oh. Najat. Perfect timing. Could you help me with something? We got some dried foods from outside the village. Manchi was about to deliver them here, but a group of red vultures was attracted by the smell and came whooshing down. Although the guards managed to drive them away quickly, they had scattered the food everywhere. Some people have left to warn the other delivery teams, and Hibachi is busy retrieving what is still edible. Traveler, could you help us? Yeah, leave it to me. That's what dailies are for. Thanks so much. Apologies, I got another batch of goods coming in soon, so I can't go myself. That's fine. This is what I expect. Retrieve the goods. It's up above. Right. Vultures. Makes sense. Let me teleport back here again, because I think that, like, I glided down to get to her, so I think it's just gonna be easier to do this. I wish you could use his skill midair like Kazuha, but that would probably be broken. Yeah, I would say that would be super broken, but it would be really cool. I agree. It is kind of unfortunate that you have to do it from a ground state, but you know, is what it is. Oh, I'm gonna have to get used to triggering that from the other button. Yeah, you trigger that from space bar, so I keep messing that up. I almost messed that up too. Oh, it's below this location. Oh, there it is right there. Actually, didn't even need to go up there. All right, report back to Najat.
Fury.
I do like how fast he flies like that. That is really damn cool. Boing. All right, Hibachi is tallying some other stuff in the warehouse. I'll take care of the food here. Fingers crossed we didn't lose too much food. Yeah, hopefully not. All right. Is that? I think that's all of the daily quests, right? Yes. No. Wrong. I have one more. Touring light show. Okay. Well, you know, a lot of the times I have a lot more, you know, kill type quests, and this time I had like none. I want to go kill stuff with freaking Scaramouche. God dang it. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. All right, touring light show. Finish this one up, then I want to go test some enemies here. Oh, it's the wrong button. Have some of my traditional enemy tests. I know people tend to test on that samurai guy, which is fine too. I like to test about, you know, test against like some practical enemies usually though, like things that you'll actually kill frequently. I actually really would like it if they would just give us some test dummies that don't disappear, that you can actually see your numbers on and stuff. That would be really nice. That would be super convenient actually. All right, let me go up here. I'm gonna convert some of my, I'm gonna turn my resin into condensed really quick too while I'm here. It's nice having double animo characters in a party. It runs so damn fast. Just finished the Archon quest. Just about 2 hours for yourself. Okay, noted. I'm gonna be working on that tomorrow. Oh, I'm already at 5. Damn. Oh no, I'm at 4. Okay. Well, that means I need to use a little bit of the resin that I have. Then I can go kill that boss one more time because I'm gonna need those to send him to 90 anyway. So that would be a good use of the resin. But before I do that, let's go over to my classic spot and go beat on these Fatui guys over here. Every time I do the Bouncy Shroom and Light Show commissions, I always wonder who the hell would post this as a commission, right? What do they gain? They just want to hear stories about, like, they just have, like, bad knees or something, so they want to hear stories of your joy bouncing on the mushrooms. They're living vicariously through the traveler. They used to be adventurers, but then they took an arrow in the knee. I'm not sorry.
Thank you for completing.
That's what all the Skyrim guys were sad about. They can't bounce on mushrooms in Skyrim anymore. Okay, let's recycle all of these. Since I'm over here. I will not be disappointed. Noted. All right. Either Skyrim reference. Aw, man, you know. Skyrim's a great game. I am anxiously awaiting any kind of news on Elder Scrolls 6. That would be cool. But, you know, we're living in the dead zone for news on that and have forever. You know, they had a nice little pattern of 5-year releases between games for a while. And then Skyrim came out and they're like, yeah, how about just the same game forever? And so we no longer get new Elder Scrolls games. We just get new versions of Skyrim. Or an arrow in the butt. Remember that brilliant quest? Yes, that's also a thing. Meanwhile, we're on 11. I know, yeah, because Skyrim came out 11/11/11. So yeah, it's been 11 years. It's freaking crazy. All right, let's see how this goes.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Just go ahead and throw some buff stuff down. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Nice. Yo, he killed them fast. He's not even good yet. Like, my weapon is level 80. His skills are low. 451. I mean, you know, obviously, like, his burst is gonna suck because it's level 1. But yeah, that was good. I mean, Yelan obviously helps everything punch up, but that was pretty good even for that. Like,
You dare to gaze upon me?
I mean, that wasn't too shabby either, really. He got that shield up right beforehand. That's not okay. You can knock that crap off, dude. Wonder what this will do. Nice. So you can just drop out from underneath those. I like that. I like that.
Quietly now. Busted.
Yeah, get away.
About to get dicey.
All right. Well, yeah, with Yelan's burst, obviously the constant swirls are going to be really nice. It almost feels like a waste of Yelan, but it also doesn't. Because, you know, usually I'll just do white damage with Yelan and Xingqiu, but with him dealing as much damage as he will from his normal attacks, like with all these swirls on top, ooh, my Yelan team might be changing. It really might, but we'll see. Meanwhile, we're on level going to 12. Also, ESO and that mobile or what? Yeah, I mean, ESO. So I may have said this in streams in the past, maybe or maybe not, but I wasn't a big fan of ESO. You know, like I've played a lot of MMOs. Like I was excited for ESO when it came out, and it's like they tried to make an MMO out of Skyrim, but then promptly forgot what made Skyrim good in the first place. And it just, the game just did not hit any of the, like the strides that I was expecting from a game that was kind of, you know, really only exists because Skyrim was so successful. And really my big problem with ESO wasn't like, it wasn't the content, because I thought that the story stuff was like well put together and their trailers were complete bangers. But the problem that I had was the animations in the game felt so clunky that it was like borderline unplayable for me. I just couldn't. It felt so clunky. I couldn't have fun with it. Like I want to get Wanderer now, but at the same time, I don't need him. I mean, so he's definitely not a need character, right? Like you're not gonna find a lot of need, I don't think, from Wanderer, but he's certainly one of those like nice to have kind of characters. And I think he's arguably gonna be a character. I think he has a really good chance at being one of those hyper carries. I think he's gonna be one of those characters like that fits in that same space as Zhao, where if you have him, you're going to have some ridiculously good teams that you can build around him. So need, no, but really nice to have, I think absolutely yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, I missed. What I do like is that you can still dodge while flying with him. And that is really cool, because you can just... you don't have to sit in the enemy's face and just, you know, take damage because you chose to fly in the air. You can still dodge around, and that is really cool, because I was a little bit afraid that, you know, being in the air was going to mean you would be vulnerable during those attacks, but you're not. So yay. That's kind of a waste, but okay. Yeah, that thing died instantly. I gotta really spend some time like reading on his skills so I can better understand exactly how he works. But what I am seeing here is that he does really good damage to some of the game's more irritating enemies, which is nice. Oh yeah, so good call. Because I do need to, like, it's midnight. I gotta be at work in the morning. But what I do need to do is check out his collected miscellany before I get out of here. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then we will wrap things up. So let's check out his collected miscellany. Oh wow, it's a 6-minute one. Actually, you know, understanding his skills will be a little bit easier after watching that, just because, you know, the collected miscellany usually comes with a description of how all of his abilities work, or how characters' abilities all work in general. Okay, hang on. I'm getting no audio here. Come on. Gotta get rid of that too. There we go.
There once was a palace, and in that palace was a puppet, sound asleep. You know, I could just pretend that I don't remember what happened after that, and then make up some boring story and get this over with. But boring clearly isn't my style, nor is it the Wanderer's way of doing things. You could say his story is simple and straightforward, or horrendously complex, and both would be right. It all depends on the storyteller.
Are you sure it has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with.
Oh, he tells
If
his
you
own?
happen to run into this wanderer, don't let his menacing expression make you nervous. He's really not all that hard to get along with. You just need to keep your distance, that's all. Don't provoke him, and he won't kick up a storm. Simple, isn't it? He doesn't like to talk about it much, but the wanderer has quite a lot of experience in forging weapons. So when the wanderer ascends bows and catalysts, it doesn't cost him as much mora.
Yeah, I do really like
The
that they've done
Wanderer's
that.
normal attack can combo up to 3 wind blades, dealing animo damage. His charged attack consumes some stamina and creates a high-pressure wind blast in front of him after a short casting time, dealing AoE animo damage. The Wanderer's elemental skill harnesses the power of the air all around as he casts off the shackles of gravity, dealing AoE animo damage and rising into the air as he enters the wind-favored state. In this state, the Wanderer is unable to use plunging attacks, and his normal and charged
Yeah,
attacks
the voice
are converted
is
to
Alice,
Kugo
by the way, you
Fushodan
guys.
and Kugo Tofukai,
For those who are
which deal
confused or
increased
asking, it is
damage over
Alice.
a wider AoE. Using Kugo Tofukai will not consume stamina.
I think
The
this is her
Wanderer
third.
hovers in midair while in this state, continuously consuming Kugo Ryoku points to remain airborne. When the sprint button is pressed, instead of sprinting, the Wanderer consumes more Kugo Ryoku points to fly through the air more quickly. Holding sprint maintains a faster flying speed while consuming points at a faster rate. Pressing jump raises the Wanderer higher into the air at the cost of Kugo Ryoku points, and holding jump does so continuously. The wind-favored state ends when all Kugo Ryoku points are used up. The wind-favored state allows the Wanderer to do battle from midair, as well as explore difficult terrain more easily.
Yeah, he'll be good for getting oculi.
Casting his elemental skill again while airborne brings the wind-favored state to an end. After unlocking the talent Jade Claimed Flower, if the Wanderer's elemental skill makes contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro when cast, the wind-favored state provides different buffs depending on the element. Hydro increases the Wanderer's Kugo Ryoku point cap. Pyro increases the Wanderer's own attack. Cryo increases his crit rate.
That makes sense.
Electro causes him to regain some elemental energy when Kugo Fushodan
Okay,
and
so-
Kugo Tofukai deal damage to enemies.
All of those
A
mirror
limited quantity of energy can be regained per set time
expected
period, and a
elemental
maximum of
reactions.
2 buffs can be gained at any one time. The force of wind cannot always be seen, but it can certainly be felt. After unlocking the talent Gales of a Reverie, when Kugo Fushodan or Kugo Tofukai hits an enemy, the Wanderer has a chance to gain the Descent effect. The next time the Wanderer uses his alternate sprint to fly at speed, the Descent effect is consumed instead of Kugo Ryoku points, and several wind arrows are fired, each dealing animo damage. If a Kugo Fushodan or Kugo Tofukai does not trigger the Descent effect, the chance of triggering the effect next time is increased.
Know your place.
Casting the Wanderer's elemental burst compresses the surrounding air to form an animo plenum that blasts all sources of frustration away, dealing multiple bouts of AoE animo damage. Casting his elemental burst while in the wind-favored state brings this state to an end. Though Wanderer is his name, aimlessness is not his game, and he does not hesitate to take decisive action in pursuit of his goals. The Wanderer's elemental skill is his preferred means of doing battle. Once in the wind-favored state, he attacks from the air using his Kugo Fushodan and Kugo Tofukai to deal increased animo damage with a wider AoE. By coordinating with his teammates, he can benefit from a range of enhancements, which make
Yeah,
him even
Pado
more
might be really
powerful
good
in
for him
battle.
too.
When energy is full, the Wanderer unleashes his elemental burst, dealing several rounds of AoE animo damage in one fell swoop, devastating all obstacles that stand in his way. The world of Teyvat has its own rules. They aren't perfect, though, and in some cases they are as delicate and fragile as the human heart. That's why I've been tasked with the job I have now, a job which gives me certain special privileges. I'm someone who likes having the freedom to live their own life, but I don't mind this job. It gives me the chance to see this world and everything that lives in it from a lot of different perspectives. People can find ways to forget, but they can't undo what they've done, and there's no escaping the past. The Wanderer learned this the hard way. But what about his future? Which way will the wind blow? A lot of people crave the power to predict the future, but I doubt the Wanderer cares for that. With a past like his, he knows the only way is forward, whatever lies ahead, for better or for worse.
Huh. Which way will the wind blow, eh? Well, that again to me says that we still have growth for him to come. So I've said it quite a few times now, I think at this point, there's not reconciliation, I think, not fully for him until he confronts A about his perceived abandonment. And that is not what she wanted for him. So, you know, I feel like, you know, while she, you know, had hopes that he would live a normal life, that's not what he got. So maybe that might on some level be on her, but not entirely. So I do feel like there's a lot to hash out there. There's a lot for him to hash out in Inazuma as a whole, right? Like he made a lot of trouble there. You know, he was making all the delusions there, and it was getting people killed in the war. He ruined Kazuha's family. He did try to take the Electronosis. There was a lot of stuff going on there. He has a lot to bite into in Inazuma. I don't think that, you know, the people of Inazuma are necessarily going to, you know, jump right into being like, oh, yay, Kunikazuchi's back, everybody. Like, it's the Raiden Shogun's kind of son. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna be excited about it. So, like, he's gonna have to earn that. So I don't know how they're going to do that yet, but I feel like there is no way for them to do that, obviously, without having A involved as well. So that is where I see that going. I find it interesting that they chose Alice for his collected miscellany. I really wanted Dane's thoughts on him because he's such an interesting character, and Dane usually gives us he gives us a little more, right? But I think that's maybe why they didn't. And specifically, she made that little comment about, you know, him probably not liking the ability to predict the future, that kind of thing, because I think that's a little bit more what Dane's about as the Bowkeeper. So I think they intentionally avoided that interaction because they knew that we would all want that. So they kind of subverted expectations. Whether or not I think that was the right play or not is another matter, but I do like what they did with Alice, you know, giving that information to us. Honestly, like, the more we get from Alice, the more, you know, I'm excited for that character as well. She definitely has like this very energetic, eccentric kind of personality, it seems. Really hopeful that we're finally going to see her in Fontaine. So maybe a year from now we might get a reveal on Alice. You know, she's been for a long time involved in a Fontaine Hexen circle, so that we could finally see her. So I don't, maybe they're kind of starting to prime us for her arrival. Who knows? So it seems that if you just glide or sprint in his flight form, he travels the same distance. Noted. I guess that would kind of make sense. Like, we can go to this like fence right here and sprint.
Too slow.
Really? That seems impossible, though, because I feel like you're gonna run out of it a lot faster, right? It was right here.
The wind rises.
Or is it just really fast? No, I mean, because you run out really fast. So, I mean, but it is really, it's quick. Anyways, Aether says, the moment when you can actually understand theory stuff that TH is talking about. Hey, man, that's dedication, and I like it. You say I love the quest too. Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for it. I'm gonna be playing through it tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow night. You wonder who even remembers him, considering how long ago he was even probably made. You mean? Yeah, I mean, he's been around somewhere in the area of like 400 plus years. We know it took a while to perfect the idea of the puppet, and he was quite a good long way into the process. So he's somewhere in the 400s of years old. We do believe. Alice, the first 6-star. Hopefully not. That is actually a really ooh, guys, I do not want them to ever make 6-star characters in this game. Like, don't do it. Don't do it, as that is such a slippery slope. Don't do it, because it basically invalidates all the characters that came before. That'd be a really good way to piss off people. If I'm not mistaken, he still has some attitude to show even as Wanderer now. Beating him up in a street fight would be a really good way to vent out some pent-up anger over his atrocities back in Inazuma. I mean, sure.
Even the wind
I don't think with his current abilities you'd be able to touch him. Yeah, you know, yeah, I mean, for one, he can just, you know, did I just do 12,000 damage to a bird accidentally? I didn't think I did. I think I just murdered a bird accidentally. I wasn't trying to do that. I just was trying to fly, and then just that bird just disintegrated. Which, you know, again, kind of on brand, right? Like, that seems something like he might do accidentally. Just accidental bird murder. It's like that scene. If any of you guys have seen the movie Big Daddy. Like, he gives them a slingshot and he comes out on the roof later and there's like 1 million dead birds out there. That's just like what Scaramouche's backyard is to me. It's just a shitload of dead birds. You know what? I'm curious now. I'm gonna wrap up the stream after this, but I want to see something. No, I meant if you use sprint while gliding for boost speed, the distance is the same as basic glide. Okay, I see. So you'll make the same distance whether you sprint or glide from that state. Oh, I didn't get any of those birds. I was hoping I was gonna get those. I got that one. Wanderer and Timmy. Wanderer seems like somebody who might you know, have fun you know, tormenting people who like birds. Oh, I didn't get any of them. Might have been better if I'd have tried his burst or something on it, like just stomp all the birds. Didn't work though. I was kind of hoping because it would be, you know, the charge effect would be on the ground that it would get him, but it didn't. Unfortunate. Oh, it was a butterfly. Okay. Well, still. Anyways, guys, I gotta get out of here. I got work in the morning. Wanderer is awesome. I think the character is going to be really, really useful. Maybe not necessarily meta changing because there's characters that already fit the role that he's in, but I think that he might be capable of doing it better than those characters. So we'll see. I feel like effectively, like anybody who had like a Sucrose dominant primary party, like Sucrose taser kind of comps and stuff, like he's going to do that a lot better. I think he also completely replaces Xiao. Like, so if you don't have Xiao and you always wanted him, I think he'll fit nicely in parties where, you know, in that desire. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how all this is going to play out, but yeah, I think that he's going to be, really, really punchy. I'm going to keep building him. I got to get him to 90. I got to get his weapon to 90. So I'll be working on that tomorrow and the day after and all that. So yeah, we'll get at it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for being here. If you enjoyed the stream tonight, make sure to like the video and subscribe on the way out if you haven't already. That really does help me out. Watch my newest theory. I came out with a new theory a couple of days ago, so if you haven't watched it yet, what are you waiting for? Go watch that. That also really super helps out the channel. Make sure to like that as well. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you I don't know, probably in a few days or something. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Have a great night.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Bet you can't handle the pizza.